Hey, 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 what's going on with my beautiful people today? Yes, my shining stars, you're shining bright, not letting anybody dim that light. I speak that into existence. I speak that every time I get on here, I speak that because I'm speaking it into existence. Okay? And I'm going to continue to speak it. So, for those of you that's tired of me saying it, you can click off because I am going to speak that. It's very important, it's very vital. But anyway, motivational moment. I'm going to need you to show more gratitude. I'm going to need you to be grateful in humble beginnings. I'm going to need you to be grateful for wherever you are in life. Because wherever you are right now is not where you were, is not where you was. You are in a better position, you're in a better place. It may not look like it, it may not feel like it, but you are. You could be down and out, you could be sick, you can be addicted to something. So you like, well, why would I be grateful? Why would that be better? Because I'm not talking to be grateful for that. I'm talking about to be grateful for something. Even though you may be sick, even though you may be addictive and in a bad situation, it is always something to be grateful for. And truth be told, in gratitude, when we are grateful and when we can see things from a gratitude standpoint, that is how we can get ourselves out of these particular situations. Now, I'm not going to say if you're sick, you being grateful is going to take your sickness away. No, it may not. It can, but it may not. But what gratitude does is elevate your vibration. You are vibrating higher. You feel better. You think better. You're not gloom and gloom. You change your focus. You change the way you think and view things. And that is needed when you may be sick. You don't need to be loom and gloom and things ain't gonna get better and I'm hurting and I don't got nobody and I'm sad. That's not gonna help you. But when you think about things from a different perspective and being grateful, hey, I may be sick or I may not be feeling well. But I remember that time. Or I may be not feeling well, but I have my favorite meal in the refrigerator. I got leftovers. That's my favorite. I could just warm that up and I could eat that. And that's just, make me feel better. I got soap and water. I may be sick, but I can go take me a nice hot bath and lather up, get myself clean. Those are things that's always something. And it can be very small, but it's always something to be grateful for. And in the gift of gratitude, it changes your focus, your vibration, and the way you see things, and the way you feel. It's worth it every time. It's worth it. Try it. I inspire you. I motivate you to find something that you're grateful for and find something that you're thankful for. All about the healing. Look at here. All right, my phone keep going off. Let me cut this thing off. Okay, yeah, we can cut that off. All right, so where am I? See, y'all. Okay, where am I? Okay, so I just did the motivational moment. Okay, all right. Let me reel myself back in. All right, here we go. All right, so To my ride and dies, mwah, mwah. To my new subscribers, and if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. All right, you can hit the description box if you want to know more about me and more about the channel. Just go to the description box. But for the most part, hit the like, share. Don't keep the messages to yourself, and subscribe if you're here for the first time and you have not subscribed. It helps me, it helps the channel, and it helps the vibration move out to those people who need it. All right, so with that being said, we are honoring the sign of Libra. Bam! There it is, Libra. All right, so I really didn't want to do this reading. I'm going to tell you that right now. I really don't want to do it. But I'm being obedient again, as usual. But I'm just letting you know I don't want to do it. Okay? You have the strength card as the overall energy. And you have the Emperor in the back, behind it, and the Emperor is a father figure, a boss. The Emperor is everybody that come, he is the head of some kind of organization, some kind of company, the head of his household. He is the head, he is the ruler. Everybody come to him for guidance, insight, his word, right? The boss. You have innocence, which is a child. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Queen of Swords. Now, hold on a second. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. This card, when I see this card, the energy off of this card, I just did a reading, a collective reading, and this card came out. Now, I don't read tarot no more, but these cards, they have a different type of energy on them. And this is a feminine energy, whether it's male or female. But the energy on this card, she not playing. It's the same energy, and I don't know, is it the same from that reading? They want this to go further. I'm not knowing, but it's a reason why this energy, she not playing. The energy on these cards, I don't even want to deal with it. She not playing because whoever this queen is, this is it in a nutshell. She not playing. She is in warrior mode. She is in mama mode. She is in father mode. She is in what I said in the other reading, I wish you would mode. This is the same energy. When I look at the card and I look at the energy, this is it. Because someone, this is it. Okay, because I don't want, yeah, okay. A child is involved. a child that's innocent. Okay, we know that all children are innocent, but God is pointing out, this is screaming loudly innocent. So this, whatever that was said about this child, or whatever was projected upon this child, the child is innocent. It goes even further. Merit making. Merit making, it says goodness. So not only is this child innocent, this child is a good child, it's a good person, it's a good individual. Humanness and morality. So this child is a spiritual child. This child has moral values on the inside. This child is one with humanity. Whatever happened to this child, it never should have happened. Something happened, a natural disaster. It made it seem like it was a natural disaster, that it was something that was just nature. Something just happened to this child, and it, this child did this or this, that, and that's what happened. No, that's not how this. What happened to this child was never supposed to happen. It wasn't natural. It was something that was man-made. It was something that man did unto this child, or projected onto this child. It was unnecessary. It was forbidden, really. Something that was created. This was created to come against this child. Again, as I speak and as I look at this, as I'm reading, God is saying this child is a spiritual child. This child was never supposed to be touched. This child was sent here to help humanity. This child was a gift, is a gift. So, someone realized this child's innocence and realized that this child energy would be profitable. What this child had could gain a lot of fortune. What this child had could make somebody rich off the back of a child. An innocent child. And I'm not going to say that all children are not innocent. We know that. But it's something about this particular child that God wants you to understand, and understand that this child was innocent. So something was said, something was told, something was projected unto this child that was not true, because it's screaming that this child is innocent. Somebody wanted to make a buck off this child. They want to make withdrawals, take withdrawals off of this child's fortune, which is this child's energy, right? If you with me, you understand, and you understand and understand what energy is. See, energy vampires, people who go around siphoning everybody else's energy, that's money to them. They take your energy and then they use your energy to build wealth and abundance, because wealth, abundance, passion, lust, those are the things that they're interested in, and those are the things that make them happy, and those are the things that fulfill their life. Those things that which are temporal. And because they are temporal, they have to continue to feed and continue to go to person to cipher, because their existence, the things that they long for, the things that they want, is temporal. It's never everlasting. So this particular person realized the value of this child's energy and started trying to take withdrawals out of this child's energy and spiritual destiny. However, they never met. They never met. They never met nobody like this. They never met. Whoever you are, the energy off this card makes me not want to do this reading, because it makes me emotional. That is how much power this being has. This being, this person, they would fight their battles on their own and learn and grow and evolve and do the things that they do for themselves. That ordinarily, for themselves, for their family, they do it all. This queen, this female, this male energy. But when this queen, male or female, realized that what was happening to this child, their child, off the hands of another individual, they ain't never met nothing like it. These people, places, and things, they ain't never met anything like it. The energy off this card, I really don't think that this person knew their strength. Because as it stands, this person rejected, protested, sent up calls up into the spiritual realm, to the courts, to the you know, people, places, and things in the ethers, the cries, the call that was sent up in protest against this being done to an innocent child. I can't even express. I can't even articulate to you what she woke up, what he woke up in the ethers. Because what I feel off of this card is that you could do it to me. See, you could do it to me. You could come at me. We can fight. We can go back and forth. But when you go after my child, that's a whole nother fight. That's a whole nother battle when you go after my child. Okay, so she protested. He protested. They protested. Sent it all the way to the ethers. All the way. And when I tell you, that cry, that call, she got the answer. They came. They're coming to protect this child. Okay? Because they bound this child. They bound this child. But this is in reversed. No more will this child be bound. In return, they're going to be bound. Everything they've done to this child will be done to them. This child was never supposed to be touched. If they thought that this person was powerful, this child has her blood, has his blood, just as powerful, if not more. She persevered. She persevered and is persevering to this day. They wanted this child depressed. They want this child mentally unstable, paranoid, talking crazy all out his head, out of her head, out of their head. But God. But God. See, when this call, when this cry came out of this person's mouth, every miscarriage of justice that was carried out, misjustice was injustice, right, unto this child had to be returned. And the thing about it, when it was spoken and when it was cried, all he did was cry. But in that cry, everything that was done to this child, somebody had to pay. Somebody will pay. After that cry, there was no more that needed to be discussed. It was no more that needed to be said. And when I say the cry has been already done, it's still to this day all kind of energies, all kinds of angels, all kinds of beings, all kind of nature spirits, all kinds of remnants and realms around this child because of the injustice and the greed and the nerve and the audacity for you to project onto a child she didn't have to fight. He didn't have to fight after that. And everything that they wanted for the child was overturned because this came in reverse. So those people, places, and things that thought that they were going to benefit from an innocent child, now they depressed, paranoid, mentally unstable, ungrounded, losing money, losing property, losing their cars, losing their houses, losing their land, losing their friends, losing their family. They're losing because of a cry. A cry because of prayer, it wasn't going to get it through. The cry of a soul cry went out for this child. And nobody seen it coming. I don't even think they knew what was about to happen or what is happening, because some of it already happened, some of it is getting ready to happen, and some of it is going to happen. But this cry, it will not go out in vain, because this child should have never been touched. They didn't have permission. They did not have authority. And this child has a mission, has a purpose, has a destiny. And this person is overseeing that and making sure that this child be able to mature and do what they supposed to do. Then I pulled a couple of more cards that came out. I'm just going to run through them and then we're going to be done. Whoever this person is, you thought that they were your friend. You connected with them. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. You may have took a vow and an oath with this person. A vow and an oath towards friendship. You need to remove that vow. You need to let go. This is coming out because you need to rebuke that vow or reject this vow or you need to, that oath, vow, whatever you took with this friendship, you need to sever that tie, cut the cord, and you need to reject that vow that you took with this person. They wanted conflict for you, because 9 times out of 10, they were coming for you, couldn't get you, so they went to your child. When they went to your child, they realized that your child was just as special as you, right? So they want to cause conflict, confusion. They want you hurt. They want you tore up to the floor up, but that's not going to happen. What happens is you don't get tore up to the floor up. What you do is you become a beast. Because it's one thing to mess with you, but when you mess with my child, that's a whole nother thing here. That's a whole nother thing that you opening up. That's a whole nother thing. You don't mess with the children. You don't mess with the children. There is a price to pay when you mess with the children. But the children that have gifts, the children that have missions, the children that has a destiny that has to be fulfilled, it is a person that is in charge of that child. And if they have special gifts, talents, and abilities, missions, and all that other stuff, it's double fold. Because they have to be equipped to take care, to fight for them, and to fight for their child. So they thinking that they can come in and can't get you, they could just go get your child. When they realize what's really going on, I'm telling you, it is something in some of you. I've done readings on it before. I've called it a beast. I've called it a super agent. Some type of switch. Something in you turns in a switch when you get to a certain point. Something switches in you and you don't even know. Only thing you know, you go into autopilot and you turn to what needs to be done for this situation. You do it and all hell breaks loose. You call, you pray, you cry a special cry, all hell breaks loose. So, whoever you are, I had to do this reading for some reason. I telling you, I almost took it and put it over here to the side and got another deck. But God says no. And I'm going to put this out and it's not going to get to so many. It's not going to reach. But that's okay. Because whoever needs to know this, you need to understand, and understand that cry that you cried out for your child, it ain't gonna be unanswered. It ain't gonna be undone. It ain't gonna be outdone. It's not gonna be maneuvered. It's not gonna be pushed over. It's gonna be dealt with. And for those that's on here that's trying to look and see and trying to figure out, if I was you and you are the person has done this to this child and you seeing this, I would suggest that you would leave this child alone. I would suggest that you leave this child alone, because the cry that went out for this child, it has been heard. And this child will be redeemed. Everything that was taken away from this child will be given back 10 times fold. You need to leave this child alone. And bam, there it is. I'm gonna leave it right there. Hope it reach who it needs to reach. Did not want to do this reading. However, it's done. It's over with. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Somebody need to hear it. Somebody needed this reading. They need to understand and understand and overstand that they were heard. And now all they have to do is just watch and watch things unfold. Because that cry, I heard that cry. That cry. They heard you. That child gonna be all right, whoever that child is. And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go on. Hit the like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I love you guys. I'm sending love. I'm sending light. I'm sending healing to you. And Trinity is